Imagine a world where the fountain of youth isn't just a myth, where creatures defy the very essence of life and death. Yes, such beings exist, and they're not just figments of our imagination. They're real, and they're among us.
Wait, are you saying there are immortal creatures on Earth?
Exactly. Take the Turritopsis dohrnii, commonly known as the immortal jellyfish. When faced with danger or old age, it can revert to its juvenile form, starting its life cycle anew. It's like hitting the reset button on life itself.
That's incredible. So, it can just keep living forever?
In theory, yes, but it's not the only one. There's also the Hydra, a tiny freshwater creature that, thanks to its regenerative abilities, doesn't show any signs of aging. It's like nature's own version of an endless loop.
So, what you're saying is, if I want to live forever, I should become a jellyfish or a hydra?
Well, it might be a bit more complicated for us humans, but these creatures challenge our understanding of life and death, don't they?
They sure do. It makes you wonder what else is out there, defying the rules as we know them.
As we delve deeper into the Garden of Eternity, let's not forget about the humble bristlecone pine. These trees are the Methuselahs of the plant kingdom, standing tall for thousands of years.
Trees living for thousands of years? That's like being a witness to history itself.
Precisely. Some of these trees have seen civilizations rise and fall, all while barely changing. But it's not just about age, it's about resilience. These trees have weathered the harshest conditions and still stand strong.
So, resilience is their secret to longevity?
Yes, and speaking of resilience, there's the tardigrade, also known as the water bear. These microscopic creatures can survive extreme temperatures, radiation, and even the vacuum of space.
Space? Now that's a superpower I'd like to have.
Who wouldn't? But let's not get sidetracked. The point is, these creatures have adapted in ways that allow them to survive in conditions that would be fatal to others.
It's like they've cracked the code to survival.
Exactly. And while we're on the subject of cracking codes, let's not forget about the lobsters. They have an enzyme that repairs their DNA, allowing them to effectively rejuvenate and potentially live indefinitely.
So, lobsters are the Benjamin Buttons of the sea?
You could say that. They age backward, in a sense. It's fascinating how life finds a way to extend its existence, isn't it? Now, let's turn our gaze to the animal kingdom's grandmasters of longevity, the Greenland shark. These silent giants of the deep can live for centuries, with some estimated to be over 400 years old.
Centuries? That's like living through the entire history of modern civilization.
Exactly. They're swimming through time, with lifespans that dwarf those of humans. And it's not just their age. Their slow growth rate and metabolism contribute to their long lives.
Slow and steady wins the race, huh?
You could say that, but it's not just about being slow. It's about the intricate dance with the environment and genetics that grants them such longevity.
So, what's the secret to their long lives?
Scientists believe it's a combination of factors, including their cold water habitat and unique biochemistry. But the full answer remains a mystery, one that we're still trying to unravel.
Maybe they know something we don't. Do you think they have an elixir of life hidden somewhere in the ocean depths?
Perhaps, but until we discover it, we can only marvel at their ancient existence. Venturing further into the realm of the ageless, let's talk about the axolotl. This adorable amphibian, also known as the Mexican walking fish, is a master of regeneration.
Regeneration? Like, it can heal itself?
More than that, it can regrow entire limbs, organs, and even parts of its brain without scarring. Imagine the possibilities if we could harness that power.
That's like having a superpower.
Indeed, but there's a catch. The axolotl remains in its larval stage its entire life, never undergoing metamorphosis. It's eternally young, in a way.
So, it never really grows up?
Exactly. It's a phenomenon known as neoteny. And while it's fascinating, it also raises questions about the nature of aging and development.
Could we learn something from it about staying young?
Perhaps. Research into axolotl's regenerative abilities could unlock secrets to human healing and aging. But for now, they remain one of nature's most intriguing enigmas. As we reach the conclusion of our journey, let's reflect on the bowhead whale. These majestic creatures of the Arctic can live over 200 years, and they do so with remarkable grace.
2 centuries? That's like living through an entire era.
Indeed, their longevity is attributed to their slow metabolism and the cold environment they inhabit. But there's more to it. They have genes that are linked to cancer resistance and damage repair.
So, they're not just old, they're healthy old.
Precisely, it's not about merely surviving, it's about thriving. And that's what makes the bowhead whale a beacon of longevity in the animal kingdom.
It's amazing how these creatures have evolved such unique ways to extend their lifespans.
It truly is. And while we've explored some of Earth's most enduring life forms, the quest for immortality continues. Scientists are tirelessly working to unravel the mysteries of these remarkable beings.
Maybe one day, we'll unlock the secrets to their longevity and apply them to our own lives.
Maybe, but until then, we can only aspire to learn from them, to understand the delicate balance of life, and to appreciate the natural wonders of our world.
And who knows? The next immortal creature could be discovered tomorrow, and the adventure would begin anew.
So, as we bid farewell to our immortal friends, let's carry their stories with us. Let's keep the flame of curiosity alive, for it is in seeking that we find the extraordinary.